Hello and welcome to How to Fail at LFR. I usually don't do LFR actually, but I was going to be doing How to Fail Valor capping today, but then somebody wanted me to run them through LFR so they can get sigils. Currently I'm at Test of Valor in the quest, so I really just have to wait 3 weeks. Actually, not even, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing a thing so I don't have to get Test of Valor, so I'm just going to wait until that is done, and then I'm going to continue with the quest. I already got, if people are wondering, I already got the 40 white trillium lined
It's
up.
about time.
The queue popped.
I know.
Did you get
I'm
in?
in here.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure, because I was so worried about you.
I'm sure you were.
So this is how you put out your camera very, very
I
far.
always forget to take Righteous Fury off.
You gotta move it out as far as possible by adjusting the camera length distance, and then you get a nice full group view of the raid, which is very important and always very useful, and never just a waste of time. It makes it look really weird as shit. No, it is a useful use of my time. We're gonna be doing getting the freshest gear ever made. I'm currently high level 550. People are wondering. So yes, this is really just to help my friend get some sigils because he doesn't want to do it on flex. Which is what I really should be doing it on, because I've run flex this week and I need some flex pieces.
Oh yeah, I got a 429 piece of male gear.
Oh, grats there, man. That's great for ret pallies.
I know, best in the game. I've heard legends of 429 gear.
I know,
Didn't know
man.
it existed.
Just roll down Orgrimmar. Just make sure to link and trade all the time. You're like, yep, I got a 429 piece of gear. Everyone would think you're so cool.
Well, a guy's gotta pee while in a siege.
What?
That's probably just an excuse to get out of playing.
Why doesn't he just go AFK in the back like everyone else? I kind of want to say learn to play, noob. Just go AFK in the back. I'm gonna do that. Oh. Learn to play.
I mean, if he has the eye level to get into downfall,
Go.
I doubt that he's that much of a noob.
What are you talking about?
Like, there's still a lot of.
It's
I know
very
it's only
easy to get into
480.
downfall. It's like, okay,
I know, but some noobs just get to 90 and then run around doing nothing.
yeah, and some noobs just do
And have like
LFR and just get really lucky
460.
with loot rolls.
Wow, really? L2P, L2P noob just go AFK.
What the pros do? Yeah. Yeah. This is LFR. I haven't done LFR. Especially. I haven't done LFR in forever. Trying to think. The last time I did LFR, it was a while. I guess actually the last time I did LFR was like a week ago, but I wasn't actually gearing up again. I was just. It was actually might have been this week. I was helping him get sigils again. So no, I haven't done LFR for actual gear or gotten a useful gear drop off LFR in recent history at all. But last time I did LFR, every boss dropped a gear drop piece, which sucks because when I was actually doing LFR, I would never get gear pieces. And I guess that God just fucking hates me. He's like, you know what? You don't need the gear, so I'm gonna make it a super abundant because fuck you. That's why. And I'm just like, fine, bitch. Don't make me come down there, and he's all like, actually I'm above you, and I'm like, fuck you, man. I go on the moon. And he didn't know what to say to that. He was not ready for that, you know. That was some next level comeback stuff. But yeah, he was just like, oh my god, LTP, bro.
One thing I think is hilarious is that in LFR, no one cares how bad your DPS is. They just want you in there so they can do the raid.
That's because most of them are the people with the bad DPS, dude. The fact is, most of people are under, like, if you look at recount, which I don't know if you are, you can tell that there's literally a very strict line right about rank 19. Actually, not. Yeah, there's a very strict line, and there's when the DPS
Yeah,
completely
I'm
drops
below
off.
19 only because I have really bad.
Uh huh. Okay.
Otherwise, I'd be bursting up to 70 to 100,000.
That's like saying if I was in
But
full
look,
heroic Warforged and only casting Frostbolt, I'd be able to do 2 million damage. It doesn't matter because you're not in full Warforged.
no, my lag.
Oh yeah,
I
it's your
can't. I
lag.
can
Okay.
hardly cast.
I bet if we asked these people why they're
Um,
failing, they'd say lag too. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm serious though.
Yeah, okay.
Like, but look at 21 and then go down from.
Yeah, but that only leaves the healers, dumbass.
No, some of them aren't the healers.
I do not. This does not equal true. Wait, does it? Nope, it does not equal true.
2 plus 2 equals 7.
You're the only one who's above the healer. Dude, there's 6 healers. One of which is getting 9 DPS because he's not actually healing. That's LFR for you though. I'm just zoning right now. If you guys have never zoomed out this far, it's super fun in raids because you can just be like, oh, fucking I died. Oh, that's what I was gonna guess. Yep. Cookies. I'll rate the essentials. No, exactly. Drink. Caffeine time. Caffeine time. I don't know if I've told you, internet people, but today I was dissecting an old computer, and it was filled with dust, a terrible amount of dust, and it really hurt my eyes. Like I'm not even joking. Like I'm generally not that susceptible like to problems with dust, but this the sheer amount just fucking go out. But yeah, ow. Yeah, I bet none of these people have used their breath yet. Oh my god. Res, please. You're a tall noob. I remember back when I used to first do this and people used to freaking be mad at me. But I like wasting things. Let's see.
Wow.
What?
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Oh yeah, Brutal Legend scares me now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to continue to play it. I wish I could. Copyright. That's all I'm gonna say. If you guys know a lot of music, I've turned the sound off my most recent videos. But I'm afraid of uploading the ones I just uploaded. I'm sure they're gonna get copyright claim on them. Let me release spirit. Oh, I can reset my group. Yay! Question, why are you doing that thing? Are you recording me? Wait a second. Okay, no, that's probably gonna glitch it out. Just checking some shit. Yeah. Okay, oh my god, what the fuck? Um, this one? Okay, apply. Okay, why are you being used? My god, okay, no, I just want to slightly alt tab. This is a very bad idea, but I'm just gonna try slightly alt tab. Okay, just slightly alt tab. If I just slightly alt tab, like, that doesn't do anything. This one? There we go. Yeah, this is my guild, it's just the red I'm working on. But no, I'm going to fix this. Oh, it's not even, it's like a recording device. Okay, light cam is disabled. What the fuck? Okay, my webcam is being stupid and showing a little light like it's recording. Well, I got resurrected. I wasn't even paying the freaking attention. Whatever, it's LFR. No one gives a shit. Okay, sorry if I'm not awake today. But I didn't sleep last night. At all. Doop, 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 doop. Hell, if people want to. This is a legitimate tip here. If you guys are running LFR and you're actually decently geared, I don't know why you would be running LFR, but if you're like me trying to run a guildie through it, take the harder task. Like, okay, somebody else has a belt, but I could take it. Okay, because, you know, it's like you gotta do that, because, you know, they're noobs, and most of them can't handle simple tasks. You know, you're probably like, dude, look at DPS. That's actually damage, not even DPS, because I check damage instead, because damage is a bit more telling. Somebody did a really quick burst and then died in the fire. That's
This
gonna
is
be
the guy
showing the
that
damage.
peed back.
Oh, he's finally back. He missed the entire, not first boss, but first phase is the first boss, kind of, not really first phase. What do you call it? Search, whatever, I don't really give a shit. I'm going to free time dynamite. I don't want things all going wrong to me. Do 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 do. I know this is my way. That's how you successfully actually do that burst. That was a almost flawless. I'm not even like being sarcastic about that. That was a fairly decent execution of the burst. Basically, it's wait for both your trinket procs. Assuming you have trinkets that proc, which I guess most decent trinkets are proccing trinkets and not actually usable trinkets, because that's more of a lower level to a PvP sort of trinket. But you just gotta wait for your trinket procs. You're gonna use something like power auras or tell me when, depending on what UI and like what setup method you like. I'm using both because I'm awesome and because that's how I felt like doing it. I wanted to try both softwares, not softwares, but you know what I mean, add-ons. So I have tell me when for telling me when this spell is able to be used. I just have it so that I have a little overlay of tell me when, and when the thing's off cooldown it'll pop up and it'll just be like bigger so I can know, oh, click on the center, boom, I'm gonna hit it. That's basically what I use for the tell me when for, and I use power auras for trinket procs. I could use both for, I don't know what that was, and my recording software just took a shit and stopped recording. You didn't miss much, just failing. But yep. Yeah, my recording software gonna be weird. It can freeze up at times. Yeah. Okay, let's pop that bitch. Okay, let's go into that. I'll give you guys somewhat of a boss guide here if you guys don't know the fight. First off, belt is an important thing. Generally, somebody will say that they're gonna do the belt. Again, I told you, if you know the fight, you should be the one using the belt because chances are you're just gonna get some random noob being like, I can do the belt, who doesn't actually know what the belt is, and just wants to seem like he knows things, and like, I can use 2,000 billion DPS, and I'm gonna do a belt for you guys. Blah. But yeah. So you just gotta go in there, pick your thing. You want to avoid the shit on the ground. This thing, which is like a wave ability, avoid the, which is pretty easy. It's very largely, telecast or whatever you want to say. So it's very easy to see. It just doesn't take a fucking genius to find it. Um, then you see all of the spinning blade things that look really sharp and dangerous. Guess what? You don't want to touch those either, or the fire. Then there's this, which pulls you over, just run straight. If you're a mage, blink a bit, and okay, just want to stay out of that. Yeah. So basically, the thing will come from one side. Just want to hop into the right zone that's safe. Then you can lay loose a bit. Then you can continuously DPS the boss because why the fuck not? There is actually something else you're supposed to do other than that. To be completely honest, I don't, and I think you probably should be. But if I don't know what to do, I'm more effective just DPSing the boss than not knowing what to do and just totally failing at just nothingness. But yeah, so casting off of this bit, babe. Okay, wait, this seems unlogical. Okay, yeah, I'm just for some reason my damage is not breaking that little line right there. Am I under? A bit under. Okay, I'm doing pretty decent DPS. Yeah, that's another thing with damage meter. I was dead for a period of time during the last fight, so it's gonna take me a bit before I can actually see my thing, depending on whether or not you reset for every boss. I do not. I like to do a full raid. Just how I go. Because some boss fights are good for me and some bosses are not, so more is a level out. But here we go. Yep, he's at about 10 mil. Um, I don't remember, but I assume that we're supposed to freaking, what do you call it? Time warp at about. We got lust right now. This guy just told me. I'm about to assume that myself though, so you can see. Generally, the rule of thumb is either lust at the beginning, or you want to either you can lust at the beginning, which usually would be indicated by a raid leader. I know most of the fights that you're supposed to lust at the beginning because I do raid lead. Generally, a lot of flexes I notice people are you really shouldn't be lusting at the beginning. In fact, just generally a lot of the fights are gonna be lusting at the beginning. So if you don't really know, or I guess if your raid leader doesn't know, generally be safe to assume lust at the beginning. The exceptions to this rule are with Rocky Sun. You should be lusting when they're all near the bottom, because then you want to be able to burst them down quickly. So then you can get them all down at the same time. Because if you don't, it's like weird. I've never actually had that happen where we don't get it. But just to be safe, people usually save lust for then. If you guys think you might go longer, you might be able to sneak in 2 lusts. It happens. There we go. Bonus roll. I'm not going to waste that. Oh, God, one of my friends, somebody I knew was running through this, and they were wasting their bonus rolls because even like they were in like basically like full flex some normal, and they were wasting their bonus rolls just for shits and gigs. Like, they had a lot of them because they sort of pile up, and it's like not like you're gonna be using all of them at all. So they're just wasting them, especially now because the gear is actually it's not becoming obsolete. That is not true. This expansion they're doing really well with extending your good gear. Um, I hear if you are in full like heroic warforge, that should last you it's basically 100 basically because it's about the same eye level as Nagrin gear, which is the last level
Great,
in
I have
zone.
to restart my computer.
Good for you. Okay, I'm gonna call that a video. See you guys next.